Number one, cold showers. Look, when that urge hits, get yourself into some cold water. Your brain isn't weak, it's just completely overstimulated. Porn gives you this massive instant hit of dopamine and then leaves your motivation totally flatlined. Cold exposure is the exact opposite. You get that initial shock and then your brain actually drips out dopamine to deal with the stress. That natural high lasts for hours without the crash. You step out feeling sharp, your breathing is grounded, and the urge, it's gone. 1 minute of freezing water can literally save a night you were about to waste. Control the physical body first, and the mind falls in line. Number two, heavy resistance training. Pick up something heavy and actually push yourself. When you spend all your time chasing cheap, easy pleasure, your brain literally forgets how to control its impulses. Your disciplined muscle just atrophies. Hitting the weights flips that script entirely. Every brutal rep proves to your brain that you can sit with discomfort and still push through. Over time, you start craving the effort and you stop tolerating the cheap thrills. Leave the gym with an exhausted body and you'll find your mind is completely steady. That steadiness is what makes fighting urges so much easier. Number three, deep work sessions. Be honest, most of these urges creep in when you're just bored. When you don't have a real purpose driving you, your brain goes hunting for a quick fix. And lust is always the path of least resistance. Deep work completely rewires your reward system. When you sit down and focus on building something, writing, or learning a tough skill, you earn your dopamine the hard way. You stop chasing a quick high and start chasing actual progress. Hit a real flow state, and you'll look up hours later realizing you haven't thought about lust once. Number four, real social interaction. Here's the dark truth. Porn is literally training your brain to bond with a glowing screen instead of a human being. When you get off, your brain dumps bonding chemicals meant to connect you with a real partner. Do that to a screen, and you end up emotionally tied to pixels. No wonder real life feels so numb and gray afterward. The fix is stupidly simple, but it works. Get off your phone and get around real people. Look them in the eye, shoot the breeze, build actual friendships. Real-world interactions are what finally reset your brain back to factory settings. Number five, sexual energy redirection. This last one changes the game. You have to reframe what sexual energy actually is. Most guys think they need to kill their urges, but man, it's just raw biological fuel. When you're constantly draining that energy, you kill your drive and nuke your focus. But when you bottle that exact same tension and channel it into your business, your workouts, or your goals, it turns straight into ambition. The urge doesn't vanish, it just morphs into hunger. Next time you feel it, remember, that's just raw power waiting for you to aim it. Try this for just the next 7 days. The second an urge hits, swap it out for one of these habits. Jump in the cold, hit the weights, lock into your work, or go talk to someone in real life. Keep at it, and your brain will actually start to prefer the grind over the cheap distraction, because the guy who can master his own urges is the guy who ultimately writes his own future.